their dog training leads, the leads that they're getting from the marketing, the leads aren't calling them back. They're following up with a phone call, with an email, with a text, but they can't get a hold of these people. So what do? I'm going to talk about that in this video. Guys, it is raining. It is raining money if you're a dog training business owner and you have a consistent stream of desperate dog owners calling you each and every week, each and every day, each and every week, each and every month. I can help you do that because I run Facebook ads for dog training business owners just like you. I run Facebook ads for a lot of other industries as well, like grooming, other pet industry stuff, but mostly for dog trainers just like you. If you want to learn more, check out dogtrainertoolbox.com and book a free call so that we can get on the phone. I'm trying to get in the house here, so that we can get on the phone and find out if Facebook ads would be a good fit to help you reach your goals with your dog training business. When a dog owner reaches out to a dog training business, either by calling and leaving a message or more likely filling out a contact form, you have to understand that they may not be in that moment ready to talk. They may be at work. They maybe have, the boss walks by. They're not supposed to be on Facebook or Google in the first place. And they reach out to you, but they can't talk right then and there. Now, as a general rule, it is really, really smart to call them back. And yes, you have to call them. You can't just text them. Some of you guys are afraid to get on the phone. Get on the phone. The phone is money. You have to get back to them as soon as you can. But there's still a high percentage who, even if you call them back as like within 30 seconds, they can't pick up the phone because they're at work. They see the ad, they click on it, but they can't talk right then. So you need to have, let's talk about first the follow-up sequence. Follow-up sequence that most of the more successful dog training business owners that I know are using is to call them, email, and text on day 1, day 3, and day 5. And then day 2 and day 4, if you can't follow up with a phone call for some reason, then at least just email and text. On day 5, if you still haven't talked to them, you're going to leave a message, something along the lines of, hi, this is the last time we'll be calling you, and then emphasize the reason why they need to get back to you. Really, really important. You can't just call them back and say, hey, call me back. You need to give them a reason why they need to get back to you, and there should be a time element in that. So, hey, get back to me as soon as you can. We want to make sure that I get you scheduled in for our consultation, evaluation, and temperament test with your dog. It's normally priced at $89, but for a limited time, we are offering it for free. But I need to get you scheduled in like ASAP. So call me back as soon as you can. Thanks. That type of thing, right? Okay, so now that we've got the follow-up sequence that needs to be done with all your leads, the better your follow-up sequence is, the more money you're going to make. Because there's just some people that whatever life gets in the way this week, even though they contacted you this week, they may not get back to you until next week. But what helps the process along and keeps your name in front of them is following up with them. So that out of the way, here's 2 ideas that are going to dramatically affect your ability to get them on the phone. Number 1, change your caller ID to say dog trainer. First name, last name. Instead of Adam Katz, I want you to put dog trainer, not the name of your business, because a lot of you have really stupid business names. They're long, they're convoluted, they get easily confused with other dog training businesses, Professional Canine Services, LLC, some bullshit like that, right? Even if you have a pretty good business name, I would still suggest that you just use dog trainer on your caller ID. If you don't have anything coming up, it's which a lot of you don't, because I call you and we play phone tag. So what happens is they fill out your contact form. Even if you immediately call them back, they see just a number pop up and they think it's probably spam. Case in point, me. I don't answer my phone ever. Most of the time I don't even answer the phone if I know who's calling me because it interrupts my workflow, right? But I definitely don't just randomly answer my phone. Now, if I've been looking for a service provider, right? Like I need a plumber, and I see on the caller ID it says plumber, right? Then I'm expecting that guy to call me back. So I'm definitely picking that phone up because I don't want to miss it. But if it's just a phone number, forget it. So change your caller ID to say dog trainer. That's going to help, number 1. Number 2, you think about this. Most people work a regular 9-to-5 job. They're in the office or they're out in the field from 9 to 5 or thereabout. Most people can't pick up the phone at 10 a.m. when they're just, arriving to the office and getting settled, or at 2:30, or when or wherever it is. So the best way to get in touch with them, I know you guys aren't going to like to hear this, but the best time to reach them is from 5 until about 8:45 p.m. Call them back. You can call them back during the day, that's fine, but really the best chance of reaching them is from 5 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Now, a lot of you are saying, hey, I want a life. I work 9 to 5, and after 5 o'clock, that's it. I'm off the clock. Well, you're running a business, so either you're going to have to call them back, or you're going to have to hire somebody to call them back. So let's talk about that. What's that look like? I think the best thing you can do is go to someplace like onlinejobs.ph. It's an online database of people in the Philippines. Now, they're in Asia, so their time schedule is opposite ours in North America. Anyways, if you're watching this in Australia, maybe a little bit different. In which case, you can find somebody in Colombia or find somebody in Latin America that would be better suited, because they're on opposite times. So this is the way that you want to do it. For $1,200 a month, $1,200 a month, basically one dog, right? Maybe 30% of signing one dog if you do $3,000 board and trains. But for $1,200 a month, you can hire an A-caliber person, an A-caliber virtual assistant, who can use your phone app, like if you use Grasshopper or one of these other phone apps, or through Go High Level, and have them call your clients back. Now, what's that look like? Well, first of all, for $1,200, you're getting a really, really good person. You need to interview them, and you can find people that are fluent in English, that don't have a heavy accent, that communicate really, really well. You might even be able to get for $800 to $1,000. $1,200, you're definitely getting a top shelf kind of person. Now, a lot of these services, they'll pay the actual VA $500 to $600 and charge you $1,200. I think it's best to go right to the source and work with them directly, because a $1,200 a month person, you're going to get somebody who's college educated and speaks fluent English. You have them call the prospective dog training client back and set up a phone consultation and schedule it with your schedule. Set up a phone consultation, or maybe even set up an actual in-person consultation. You give them access to your Calendly app, or whatever app that you use, to book the in-person consultation, and you're gold. You have to create a script. You should probably have a script anyways, right? They have to kind of soften them up. What's going on with the dog? Okay, yes, we can definitely help you. Let me get you scheduled in with Joe. He's our trainer. And what we're going to do is we're going to get together with you. We're going to do a temperament test, a consultation and evaluation. We want to get inside the dog's head, figure out what's going on, have you do some handling exercises so I can see what the current relationship's like. And then Joe, our trainer, is going to be able to put together both a price quote as well as a time estimate, so you know about how long it's going to take, and put together a program that's going to best meet your needs to get you where you are now to where you've always dreamed of being with your dog. Come up with your own script, but something along those lines. So you don't have to have the VA trying to troubleshoot different behavior problems. All they're really doing is scheduling for you. And they're on the opposite side of the world, right? So for them to make calls from US time, 5 p.m. to 8:45 p.m., not a problem. And you have them following up with the lead, so you don't have to. Yeah, it costs a little money, but think about it. If you pay for a top-notch person $1,200 a month, how many more dogs are you going to sign? 5, 10 at, let's say, $1,500 a dog? It's like $15,000 on a $1,200 investment. It's a no-brainer. So you need to think about this like a business. Again, get a VA, change your caller ID, set up a follow-up sequence, and follow up with these people, and call them when you have the best chance of them picking up the phone, not when it's just convenient for me, the dog trainer, right? You have to cater things to be most convenient for the dog owner. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. If you have questions, visit me at the Dog Trainer, the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. You'll see a picture of this guy with a Dutch Shepherd, and you'll be amongst over 5,100 other professional dog training business owners swapping secrets, strategies, tactics, and tips on how to start and grow and be successful with your own dog training business. Take care, guys.